Jamie Redknapp has sounded the alarm at Anfield, and this time, the warning has a clear target. The former Reds midfielder, always in tune with the club's atmosphere, has expressed deep concern over the recent performances of one of the squad's most experienced leaders. Arne Slot's Liverpool is navigating troubled waters, far from the confidence that defined much of the last decade. The team, which should be fighting at the top, sits ninth, watching Arsenal pull 11 points ahead in the title race. It feels as though, with every match, Liverpool's hopes are slipping further away. Slot keeps tweaking the pieces, adjusting the machine, trying to reignite competitiveness. But even with all the changes, the side looks stuck in a cycle of flat, disjointed, and almost unrecognizable performances. And in the middle of this storm, Redknapp has turned the spotlight onto someone who, until recently, was considered almost untouchable: Virgil van Dijk. The defender known for his composure, authority, and dominant presence now appears, according to Redknapp, to be experiencing an unusual spell of insecurity. The criticism intensified after the 1-1 draw with Sunderland, a match in which Liverpool came dangerously close to defeat. Several times, especially towards the end, it felt like the Black Cats were on the verge of a historic win. Wilson Isidore nearly became the hero, going one-on-one with the keeper, and only failed to score because Federico Chiesa produced a miraculous challenge, the kind that saves headlines the next day. But for Redknapp, that heroic moment was just a temporary curtain hiding deeper issues at the heart of the defence. According to him, Van Dijk and Konate had a night to forget. The pundit was direct, almost surgical in his assessment of the captain. Last season, Van Dijk looked untouchable. He stepped onto the pitch radiating confidence. Now he's making mistakes that simply don't match his level. In several situations, he seems to be questioning himself. A strong statement, and one that quickly echoed among fans and analysts. Even so, Redknapp admitted it would be unfair to place the entire burden of Liverpool's poor form on Van Dijk. The Dutchman has been one of the club's pillars for years, and if he seems below his peak today, part of it stems from the team's collective struggles. Konate is inconsistent, Salah hasn't been as decisive, and the defensive system as a whole appears out of sync at crucial moments. Amid all this, only Szoboszlai has shown the consistency expected of a key player. Van Dijk's dip in form is worrying, of course, but perhaps the problem lies less with the individual and more with the collective. Until Liverpool rediscovered their rhythm, it will be hard to assign individual blame. Slot faces a massive task in restoring the competitive spirit that has defined the club for decades. And until that happens, criticism like Redknapp's will continue, because at Anfield, even the giants are held accountable.